was staying here, and this was my house. I was cleaning my house, everything, and when I came this side, the whole concrete floor, as you can see, collapsed, and it was I fall in a hole. They have to dig me out here. Some of the concrete slab was on my chest, and I broke my hip. That's why I'm walking with crutches. And then my nephew said, no, he's going to break this place down because he don't want people to get hurt or most probably get killed. So that's why this place looks now like it is, because of this hole. And yeah, I can pray to God and say thank you, He spared me that I get alive out of this place, out of that hole. And then they moved me to that little house there in front, and now I'm safe and sound. Okay, I sit with a broken hip, but I'm fine now. And as I said to you now, don't stand there because I feel this part's also going to fall in. And yeah.
How long were you staying in this house?
A year and 4 months.
Okay. And then when did it collapse exactly?
It was on my birthday, the 20th of March, a day before my birthday, that the thing collapsed. And I was in the hospital, and luckily I recovered. I came home, and yeah, now as I told you, I feel when I walk here, I feel this thing can also gonna get fallen away. So yeah, but I can say thank you to the Lord. He spared me. That they dig me out. My other cousin in front, he took me out of the hole, and he kept me like this. He said to my husband, bring a chair. You can't take on her, you don't know what she was breaking. So he just kept his hands like this, and I was standing on him, and they put a chair behind me, and they take me out. My husband was also standing there, and I said to him, don't stand there, it's going to fall. And luckily when he get back, that thing collapsed. So if it wasn't that, I said to him, don't stand there. He would also be trapped in that hole. Most of the dinges we put back so that we can fill up this hole. The children that's playing here, that I don't want them to get hurt or get killed. So yeah, that's the story of this place. But I was very heartbroken because this place was the best place that I ever been staying in. I'm staying on this place for 29 years now, and I won't go and stay in the other place because this is my home. I feel safe here. We've got security 24 hours a day, and you see most of the children running around, and yeah, we're safe in this place.
Do you have electricity and water?
Not on the moment. Other people, they offer to renovate my house, and they bring the stuff, most of the stuff, and then they didn't come out. I don't know where they are, what's going on, when they are coming again. But yeah, my little house is there. I'm still cooking outside on the fire, and I know the Lord will provide in the future, and it will come right, and I will have electricity. But on the meanwhile, I've got my little solar panel that I charge a car battery with, so I can have a light. Also my torch, I charge it with a solar panel, so that I can have light in the evenings. Otherwise, I'm burning a candle. But yeah, it's more safety for me here as it was in that place. You saw that place, and but my heart is still sore because it was a big place. I had space, I can do what I want to, but this place is not. It's also big inside, big enough for me and my husband and my 18 cats, and yeah. So I want to show you the place, and then you can see. But I'm still going to clean. We're busy outside to clean the yard, and I can show you inside the home what's going on there, how it looks like there, and yeah. From that we will see what the Lord has in store for us. But I truly believe that the Lord has plans for us otherwise the people wouldn't come and offer the help. They come and drop the sand and the doors and the ceiling boards and that. So we're still waiting for them to come with the other stuff, the solar panel, like they said. They're going to bring a solar panel and put on a geyser and everything. But most of the stuff is there. They must just come and start renovating the house. So yeah, I want to go and show you. You're more than welcome to come and walk with me. This house is not so big as that other one that was staying in, but yeah,
It's very cool.
and I'm on my own one side because I'm not really like just other people staying behind people and go and visit. I'm on one side, but we're still a great big family as all. So come, let me go and show you. I'm still cooking outside on the fire. That's why this is here.
So what happens when it's raining?
If it's raining, I sit with the umbrella.
And cook outside here?
Yeah. As long as the umbrella is there, that the fire doesn't burn out, I cook my food. I don't care if I get wet. Come in. Excuse for the dirty because it's not so dirty, but we was busy outside. You see, this place got tiles, so it's not that concrete slabs. It's tiles. They are busy renovating the place. They bring all the other stuff, so I took my stuff now out here to another place so that they can come and work here. But now we can't leave this stuff outside. We are scared for the, you know, how the people is that walking through. They will take the stuff. So that's why we sleep here until they come. Then we took the bed and the table over to that side. But most of my other stuff is still already there. So that the day they come is just the bed and the table, and then they can start cleaning the place. I've got the bathroom, the toilet and the shower. They're also going to repair that for me, and this whole door frame is outside that they bring. So yeah. Kom! Snoop Dogg! Kom! Hey! I'm so scared because this dogs chase my cats, and I've got 18 cats.
You've got how many cats?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you stay with them in the house?
Yeah. It's my little baby. That black one that you see outside is my youngest one. And then, I don't know where's Milo. He's somewhere. This one is the oldest. Come. Say hello, auntie. Say hello, auntie. My name is Spotty. He's got 2 boys. That's looking like the father. Yeah.
So they all have names?
Yeah. Each and everyone got names. In the evening, they sleep here. Some of them sleep here, the others sleep in the middle of me and Opa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This is Floyd, Tiny, Zimba, Bobby, and the Whitey. There is Bix. The others, yeah, there's the oldest one,
Oh.
Milo.
How do you afford to feed them? Because they're 18, 18.
They eat what I eat. I make a pot of food and they eat what me and my husband eat. Like, they're very fond of 2-minute noodles. Then I make a pot of noodles, put fish or chicken in that, and they eat with us. Yeah, there's the plates of them. The small ones eat out of the red plate, and the big ones eat out of the blue plate. And they know. Every morning I stand up and make a pot of porridge for them, Then we eat porridge.